From Neural Newscast, I'm Claire Donovan.
And I'm Cole Mercer.
Today is Monday, February 23rd, 2026. The British Academy Film Awards apologize for an on-air racial slur, and a historic blizzard shuts down New York City.
We are also following new developments in Ukraine. Negotiators prepare for a high-stakes round of military talks in Geneva.
The British Academy Film Awards issued a public apology today. It follows a racial slur used during the televised ceremony. The incident occurred at London's Royal Festival Hall. Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo were presenting an award at the time.
The slur came from John Davidson. He is the real-life inspiration for the film I Swear. Davidson has Tourette syndrome. This causes involuntary verbal tics. These tics are not a reflection of his actual beliefs or intentions.
The ceremony was broadcast on a tape delay. However, the BBC failed to edit the slur out of the final program. They apologized for the oversight today. The offensive language has since been removed from the BBC iPlayer platform.
Davidson reportedly left the auditorium early to avoid further disruption. He watched the rest of the show from a separate screen. BAFTA officials thanked him for his consideration during what was a significant night for his personal story.
Actor Robert Aramayo won 2 awards for his portrayal of Davidson. In his acceptance speech, he called for more understanding. He noted that people living with Tourette syndrome need support rather than judgment when these tics occur.
It is a complex situation for live broadcasters. They must balance sensitivity for neurodiversity with the need to prevent harmful language. The technical side of this broadcast failure is raising questions in London.
In other news, a historic winter storm is lashing the Northeast. New York City has implemented a full travel ban. Mayor Zohran Mamdani has closed all streets, highways, and bridges. This applies to all non-emergency traffic until noon today.
The city expects up to 24 inches of snow. Temperatures are dropping to -6 degrees Celsius. This is the first time in 9 years that New York City has been under a formal blizzard warning.
Governor Kathy Hochul has declared a state of emergency for the entire state. She has also placed the National Guard on alert. Residents in Long Island and the Hudson Valley are in the direct eye of the storm.
Over 90,000 properties are without power in New Jersey. Governor Mikey Sherrill has suspended all public transit. Forecasters believe this could be the most powerful storm to hit the region in decades.
Airlines have canceled thousands of flights at JFK and LaGuardia airports. Snowfall rates are reaching 3 inches per hour. Broadway shows and professional sporting events across the region were also called off over the weekend.
The storm is expected to taper off by tomorrow. However, the cleanup effort for this volume of snow will take days. It is a reminder of how quickly these weather systems can paralyze the nation's most populated corridor.
Turning now to international security, Ukrainian negotiator Sergei Kyslytsya is detailing the challenges of military talks. These U.S.-mediated discussions in Geneva aim to find a path toward disengagement. The war has now lasted 4 years.
Kyslytsya told the BBC that these military-to-military meetings are surprisingly businesslike. He says they differ from political grandstanding seen elsewhere. He noted that soldiers often have a clearer understanding of conditions on the battlefield.
The negotiator emphasized that any ceasefire requires clear rules and protocols. Both sides must be able to verify these steps. The presence of thousands of drones patrolling the gray zone makes the act of pulling back troops incredibly dangerous.
Roughly 200,000 civilians are still living in the fortress belt cities of the Donbass region. Protecting these populations is a primary concern. The Ukrainian delegation heads to Switzerland later this week.
The international community is watching closely. They hope this round produces a tangible framework for a pause in fighting. We will continue to follow the developments from Geneva as the week progresses.
It is a sobering reminder that peace is a slow process. Even when the will to talk exists, the technical realities of modern warfare remain.
I'm Claire Donovan.
And I'm Cole Mercer. Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.
Neural Newscast uses artificial intelligence in content creation, with human editorial review prior to publication. While we strive for factual, unbiased reporting, AI-assisted content may occasionally contain errors. Verify critical information with trusted sources. Learn more at neuralnewscast.com.